saucy. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new video. So the last time that I left you guys off, me and David had removed my rear diff from my C6 Corvette. And since then, I've got the rear diff fixed from, I went and took it over to Competition Transmission and Gear in Mooresville, North Carolina. Really good shop. He really did an awesome job on mine. I have had no issues out of it, so that is awesome. So I wanted to start this video by saying I did video parts of reinstalling the rear diff, but what had happened was on the time lapse of putting it back in, my memory card got full and I didn't realize it. We were in the middle of that, so all the videos that I have are kind of jumbled up and hard to follow along with, so that's why I did not upload those. I might put just a few little bits and pieces of that process in this, but the install went fine. We got everything back in. The only really problem that we had for the most part is the axle boot. So when me and David pulled out the axles before, we had actually ripped an axle boot on the passenger side. My car is a Z51 car. I didn't know this at the time, but the Z51 cars have a different axle than the base models. And apparently there's no way you can even order those from O'Reilly's. You had to go straight through GM, and that was going to be like $350 compared to about 80 or 90 bucks for an axle from O'Reilly's. So long story short, we've tried like universal boots. None of those worked. So what we ended up doing, we disassembled the passenger side axle, and then we were able to get a universal boot on that and get it put back together. I really didn't think it was going to last like it has, because the clamps that they sent with the kit were terrible. Like, you couldn't get them tight. I don't even know why they sent those. So me and David got, David had like an industrial size zip ties. I know that sounds really janky, and it kind of is, but it's worked so far. I've done a few wide open throttle pulls, and so far nothing's leaking around the axle boot. The axle boot's still where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to leave it for now, but I am going to order an actual axle boot that's meant for the car with real clamps. But for right now, we're just kind of winging it how it is. It is what it is. But also what I did while the car was down, I got some new shocks. So I got some Bilstein shocks, only for the front. Still got to get the rears. Whenever I get those, I'll make a video on it. But yeah, the front of the car is riding way better, so that's good. Again, the diff's doing really good. I'm about to hop in my car. We'll go around the block, and I guess I'll kind of try and show you that the diff is good. There was no chatter, really anything. I mean, it's really perfect. So he killed it with the rear diff. As far as rear diff though, it went back to stock specs, so it's nothing crazy there. But I'm just excited to have my car back going again. But without further ado, let's go hop in the car, and I'll take you around the block. All right, let's hop in the vet. It hasn't really rained today, or not that I've seen, but very overcast, kind of a gloomy day. But I got sunshine right here. Alright, that was really corny. That's my bad, guys. So let's hop in here. My car's kind of dirty too, so my apologies. Alright. Whee! Alright, so let's fire up the car here. Oh, check this out, y'all. I don't think I've ever shown this on the channel. Wait for it. There it is. Alright, so we're going to let her idle here for a minute. Go ahead and roll down the windows. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. So we're in reverse here. Gotta watch out for the church van.
Multi-zone climbing control up to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds. That's less time than it takes.
Turn that down. I was watching some Donut Media. I left my GoPros at my aunt's, and I didn't feel like going to pick them up, so I'm just going to video with this for now. Going first there. Ooh, saucy. She feeling right. But yeah, as you can tell right there off the takeoff, everything's good. Before, how it was, I don't think I ever really got it on video much, but I would make a left turn, and when I let the clutch out, you'd feel the car pop. I mean, the whole rear end would just jolt. I'm gonna wait for this car to come. But yeah, the whole rear end would just jolt. And I drove it home like that. The guy where I got it fixed said that he's surprised that I even made it home, but I did. But as you can see here, I mean, you heard there's really no hiccup in the rear end there. So yeah, so far so good, guys. I'll romp on it maybe a little bit just so you can get a little audio clip from the vet. A new problem with the car, not really new, but something that needs to be addressed. I have a power steering fluid leak that's pretty bad. I can fill up my power steering fluid reservoir, and within, I don't know, 3 or 4 days it's empty. So that's not really that good, but it kind of is what it is, I suppose. I'm going to tackle that here before long. Technically, I might keep driving it the way it is, but I do want to get that fixed because it's annoying. I can't stand hearing the whine when you turn the steering wheel from the power steering pump, so being dry. And if you guys have a C6, tell me this crap is not so annoying. The freaking tire, the TPMS sensors are always messing up. I gotta order another set. It's not that expensive, it's just more of a nuisance than anything. Get on it in second a little bit here. Do my best here, guys. Woo! That's fun. And downshift. You gotta love those. Alright, just pulled back in at the house. Before I cut it off though, gotta listen to that chop though. One thing about it, a freaking cammed LS to me never ever freaking gets old. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that sound. I love it. Alright, let's kill the car here. And one thing before I shut the video off, guys, I have a C7 Corvette review that I did. It's probably been 6 months now. It never got uploaded. I really wasn't super happy with it, I guess. And looking back, I don't know why, because I just went back and watched it the other day, and I thought it was okay. So I'm probably going to be uploading that here in the next day or two. So be looking out for that. But other than that, I'm going to try to get... I got a buddy who's got an LS swapped S2000. He's got to fix his rear end or an axle. He's got to figure out which one's wrong. And sometime shortly, I think we're going to get a review of it and get it on the channel. It's pretty sick. It makes like 800 and some horsepower, so pretty strong car. Guys, I know this has been a short one. I do want to thank you for stopping in, though. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Helps so much. We just crossed over 1,300 subs. Still trying to grow here in 2020. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Hope each and every one of you has an awesome day, and peace.